Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
You're listening to Independent TV 7. Yeah, concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case, this is the breaking news. Federal government drops on one charge against the IPOB leader, indigenous people of Biafra leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The federal government of Nigeria has dropped on one of the charges against the detained leader of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. If they say outlaw people that are not following the law, the politicians are they following the law? Even the government of today, they are still outlaw, especially politicians, senators, and every other person. The politics they play, they say that is dicey. They are the ones that are dirty and dicey. They now tell you politics is dicey in Nigeria, because we have policy, we have politics, and we have policy. The system is not balanced. If the system is balanced, definitely the life will be balanced. The life is balanced. Politics is not dirty, it's not dicey. Those that are practicing politics in Nigeria are the ones dirty. Even the federal government has dropped one of the charges against the detained leader of the outlaw indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Politics in Nigeria reports that the human rights lawyer Mike Ezekome, senior advocate of Nigeria, son, who is leading the delegations of legal practitioners representing the IPOB leader, has urged the Court of Appeal, Abuja, to strike out the remaining to also strike out the remaining charges, citing lack of credibility. Okay. The session at the Court of Appeal commenced at about 10 a.m. on Tuesday as Kanu's legal team mounted a strong defense over allegations of terrorism and treasonable felony. It will be recalled that the federal government had rearranged Kanu on an amended 15-count charge bordering on treasonable felony. However, on May 28th, the trial judge, Binta Yanko of the Federal High Court, Abuja, struck out 8 of the 15-count charge. Now, the appeal marked number CA/ABJ/CR/625/2022 is challenging the remaining 7 counts against Kanu. Current charges against Nnamdi Kanu, count 1, the prosecution alleged that Mr. Kanu of Afar-Oku Umahia North Local Government area of Abia State, as a member of and leader of a proscribed IPOP indigenous people of Biafra sometimes in September 2021, committed an act of terrorism against Nigeria and its people by allegedly making a broadcast that received and heard in Nigeria, in Nigeria, with intent to intimidate the population, the populace. That is what the narrative is. Also threatening that the people would die and that the whole world would stand still. The offense is said to be punishable under Section 1, Bracket 2, Bracket B of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2015. The prosecution accused him of committing an act in furtherance of an act of terrorism against Nigeria and its people, made a broadcast received and heard in Nigeria within the jurisdiction of a court with intent to intimidate the population, and also issued a death threat against anyone who flouted his sit at home order. Well, I don't know how that concerns the federal government. At home order, we no concern anybody. Well, as a furthermore, Mr. Kano allegedly ordered that whoever flouted the order should write his or will. And as a result, banks, schools, markets, shopping malls, and fuel stations domiciled in the eastern state of Nigeria must not open for business on Monday, which is the sit at home. Citizens and vehicular movements in the eastern state of Nigeria, the prosecution said, were grounded as a result of the sit at home order. The prosecution said the offense is punishable under Section 1, bracket 2, bracket B of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013. Now, count 3, which says that the prosecution also alleged that on diverse dates between 2018 and 2021 within the jurisdiction of this court, Mr. Kanu professed himself to be a member and leader of IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, a proscribed organization in Nigeria. That is what it is. This is the prosecution said was an offense contrary to and punishments under Section 16 of the Terrorism Prevention or Prevention Amendment Act 2015. Count 4, Mr. Kanu also allegedly on diverse dates has said that yes, he's the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Also made a broadcast received and aired in Nigeria inciting members of the public in Nigeria in furtherance of an act of terrorism against Nigeria and its people to hunt and kill Nigerian security personnel. The offense, according to the prosecution, is punishable under Section 1 of bracket 2 bracket H of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013. Count 5, Mr. Kanu also on diverse dates between 2018 and 2021 allegedly broadcasted furtherance of an act of terrorism against the Nigeria populace and its people received and aired in Nigeria in furtherance of an act of terrorism, inciting members of the public in Nigeria aid to hunt and kill families of Nigeria security personnel. They said the offense is said to be punishable under Section 1 bracket 2 bracket H of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013. Count 13, which is that Mr. Kanu also alleged between 2019 and 2021 made a broadcast received and aired in Nigeria, also with intent to incite violence in furtherance of an act of terrorism against the Nigerian populace and its people. Directed members of the public to burn down every federal facility in Lagos, resulting in major economic loss for the federal government. I pray. How we can order them to go and destroy Lagos property? They want to change the narrative. I beg now. When I not change narrative, the issue is that the Nigerian government has failed woefully, and I don't think they have any amendments, and because the only amendment they have is just to, turn down the constitution and add whichever amendment they want to add. They will now tell you the 1999 Nigerian Constitution amendment amended, or rather, can you amend the commandment of God? Why must the constitution be amended? That's the question. Hey, I'm just very, very curious to know what is next in line of action. You're listening to Independent 7. Thanks for listening.